be talking about 10 signs how to tell that an Aries is over you. Okay, so jumping straight into it, this is for both men and women. And this pertains to if you have your sun, moon, or Venus in the sign of Aries. Okay, so the first sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they stop reaching out to you. Okay, so when an Aries does not like you no more, they're not going to want to have anything to do with you. Aries is a very passionate and initiative, go-getting sign. So when they like you, they're going to always initiate phone calls. They're going to always try to hang out with you and see what you're doing. It's a fire sign, so it's an action sign. They like to go out and do things and get things done. So when they don't like you and they're completely over you, that Aries is not going to be texting you and calling you like they used to. So if you see an Aries pull back their energy, that means they're over you. The second sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they stop inviting you to places. So yeah, like kind of like the first one, when they like somebody, they like to take that person out and show them off in front of other people. So if you notice that an Aries is not trying to take you to go out, take you on dates and stuff like that, that means they're over you. The third sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they start spending more time with other people. So Aries, when they like somebody, they're going to pretty much cut off their friends. Like, they won't cut off their friends, but they'll spend majority of the time with the person that they like. So if you notice that an Aries all of a sudden is hanging out with their friends more than you, and they used to have more of your attention, and they used to try to be more, and they used to hang out with you more, and all of a sudden they're hanging out with their friends more, yeah, that Aries has lost interest. They're just over you. They start hanging out with other people. They don't like you like that no more. They're done. Okay, the fourth sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they become very rude or irritable towards you. Like, they'll just start saying rude stuff or just being kind of aggressive, not as nice and soft. Because when an Aries likes somebody, they're a bit more softer and nicer and kinder to you. So if you notice that they're just rude and very brash and short with their words, and they're just saying things that's just not nice, they're over you. The fifth sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they don't respond to you. So if you reach out to an Aries and you notice that they're not texting you back or returning your phone calls, then their attention span is somewhere else, and they're probably liking somebody else and giving somebody else their attention. Because when an Aries likes you, they're going to want to talk to you, and you know, they won't, if you call them and you don't get them, they're going to call you right back as soon as they're available to talk. So if you notice this going on hours and days and you reached out to an Aries and it's kind of like they're ignoring you, they're over you. The sixth sign to tell that an Aries is over you is you're no longer a priority. So like I said, Aries, when they like somebody, they put that person first in their life. They do everything with the person that they like. The person gets a lot of their attention. So if you notice that you're no longer a priority to the Aries anymore, they're over you. The seventh sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they start dating other people. So Aries type of people, I noticed that when they like somebody, they pretty much like that person, and they're not going to be flirting around, bouncing around with a bunch of different people. But if they don't really like you like that, they will. If they're over you, you guys were in an actual committed relationship, once they start dating somebody else, they are not going to go back and forth between the two of you. Like, an Aries is just going to fixate and focus on the person that they like. So if they start dating other people, that means that they've lost complete interest in you. The eighth sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they no longer have future plans with you. So Aries are visionary people, and they like to be creative, and they like to dream big and plan for the future as much as they can. So Aries, when you notice they stop making plans with you about stuff and they're not really bringing you into certain future plans that they have, it's kind of like a normal person, really. Like, that just means they're over you, because like I said, Aries are visionaries and they love to talk about the things that they're about to get done. And if they're not including you in that, then yeah, it's a wrap. The ninth sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they become very busy all of a sudden. All of a sudden, you just cannot get with them. Like I said, Aries, they will spend their time with you. They will prioritize their time with you if they really like you. So if you notice that they're always busy, it don't matter what. Aries people are very busy people. They're ambitious people. They like to get things done, but they make time for the people that they love. So if you notice that they're busy all the time, working all the time, and they're just not making no time for you, and they always have an excuse for what they're doing, if they even answer you, they're over you. The 10th sign to tell that an Aries is over you is they become very critical of you. So when an Aries is over you, they are, like I said, they're kind of mean, and they will point out flaws and stuff like that. They'll just be very blunt and harsh and just start critiquing things that they just don't like about you. Like, that's just one of the worst things, because Aries is a fire sign. They're very passionate and bold, but they're ruled by Mars, which is the planet of aggression. So sometimes these people can be able to see things and say things that people won't say, and they'll speak before sometimes they'll speak before they think. So they'll say things that you probably shouldn't say, even though it may be true, but they won't think about it. So they'll just say mean things, or just start critiquing shit that they probably wouldn't have said before, because they had that love for you, you know, they had a soft spot for you. So once that soft spot is gone, they'll just start saying stuff like, you know, when people don't like you no more, their true thoughts and feelings come out. Yeah, that's Aries. So yeah, Aries people, they can get real toxic when they really don't like you no more. You know, they'll just start they'll just start cussing you out and stuff like that, and it'll just get real toxic with an Aries. Once that relationship is no longer good, once the little bit of love they have left, mind you, they're ruled by Mars. They're not ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love. So you'll just start to see a bunch of aggression and anger and just rudeness. It's just not a good sign or a good thing to be around an Aries when they're over you and they just don't like you no more, because it could get real toxic. All right, so I hope this was helpful. If you would like a natal reading or synastry reading between you and another person, please email me directly. And yeah, subscribe and like and comment down below. Even if you don't have anything to say, just go ahead and spam me some star emojis, because you guys are my all-stars, still and forever will be. And I love you guys. Mwah. Peace. I'm the one that makes it rain. Better ask, they know my name. Damn, she Jamaican on her way to fame. If I say that means bitch, I ain't playing no games.